We had questions about how much of the early game would Sengoku index in to be able to combat against Team Queso. Instead, they pick for a more optimized late game scenario in this Jax, taking away the Jace and the Darius.
I feel this is going to be a very intense game, whether it is in the early game, in the late game. Like, it's either going to be Team Queso trying to push their advantage in the early game, or both teams playing it safe, getting to that late game, both having great late game compositions and just fighting each other. 15-minute mark, 20-minute mark, Elders. Like, this is going to be an intense game, Rafa.
And Sengoku, I have no idea if this draft is what exactly they wanted. Sengoku are able to get some comfort picks, at least in the Jax, but it definitely seems like the Jace was more of a takeaway.
Yeah.
It is up to Hawk and Rush to live up to their legacy and see if they can keep the WJC, Sengoku Gaming, the lone representative of Japan, alive at Icons.
Definitely, and another lone representative is going to be Team Queso as well for Europe, of course. And Vegas already got caught up. Is going to be pushing this as well.
And for Team Queso, whoa, Joey is committing the package onto this, and it's a flash from Rush that ensures that they get the kill onto Joey.
And that's the package gone as well from Joey, which is a massive thing for Sengoku Gaming. Because even though they're unable to get the turret, this means they're not going to have to deal with that Corki package anymore. So those objective fights are going to be much better for Sengoku Gaming, as they have that Jace, they have the tanky frontline, and now they don't have to deal with the package anymore.
It's 1-item power spikes in game one. Leave them no ground to stand on.
So Sengoku is actually trading objectives, which is fine for them, you know, even though there is no package. Juan doing a massive amount of damage to Methanol before the fight even starts. But that's not the dragon done yet.
Day4 stepping up. Set with the facebreaker. Uki. Oh my goodness! Joey's gone! That's huge for Sengoku. Can they follow up even more? It's Acolyte with the Hextech Ultimatum locking down Rush, but he, in the 1v2, is able to survive long enough to trade back before he falls to Acolyte.
And Joey just got caught off guard. He got caught by the set ultimate and just died before the fight had even started. Beautiful catch by Sengoku Gaming right there, but this is a bit of a fill. Team Queso is trying to look for something, unknowingly that there is vision on them, but now they realize...
Hawk getting locked down. Assault and Battery finds him in the flip, and the flip continues delivering. Team Queso getting a huge pick, but in the mid lane, they're continuing to go for more in response.
But can they get the turret? They do get the turret, but that's a Camille ultimate.
Acolyte, Hextech Ultimatum, locking down Kai, but it's the damage from one that deters Team Queso. Methanol with the death sentence doesn't find the mark, but he's still continuing to press forward, looking for Rush, but he's got a leap strike, and he's bounds away.
Oh, you gotta hit those on Thresh. You cannot keep missing those, because those are free kills. If you're able to hit them on Rush!
Lucky timing for Andres, potentially flashing forward, timing out the counter-strike. Rush! And we got a Rift Herald spawning in 15 seconds.
And Joey Skax has a package at home, but you cannot pick it up if you're dead!
Oh, Kai! Beautiful rotation, catching out Joey en route back to the base.
Yeah, zip that coffee, Joey. You're gonna need that, because you got caught out many times in this game already. Sengoku Gaming doing such a good job at constantly catching out Joey Skax, who is gonna be the main carry for Team Queso. He's gonna be the main damage, and now Team Queso just loses a Rift Herald for free.
Hells, I just want you to know, it is so entertaining to listen to. You're like the tough parent watching Team Queso from home.
Yeah, I want them to do well, but... Oh, Team Queso goes
look at that, that's not! He
it.
stole the Rift Herald. Now Sengoku, it's a 4-on-2. They should have the numbers to be able to collapse on this. So suddenly, the rest of Team Queso is here to be able to fight back. Rush gets taken out. Acolyte with the Hextech Ultimatum finds another one on Uki. It's a double for Acolyte, and suddenly Team Queso, they are... And that is what this Jax is going to be built, especially for having the ability to take out turrets, but Team Queso already great response. Methanol and Acolyte have already responded. They host is here to defend as well. So it's only a 2-on-3. They're gonna all in onto Acolyte, but he's got a Hextech Ultimatum to outplay the damage. Stasis to dodge the Mega Inferno Bomb, and it's Sengoku on the back foot. He burns down to ignite from Methanol, and Team Queso, they're routing in. They're closing on into the members of Sengoku. A beautiful Stasis from Andres keeps him alive. Dark Passage, a death sentence lands. Can Vejos find the flip? Sengoku, get out.
Oh, Team Queso is so low.
If Darius could only just on money for the death cap.
And that's Rush trying to push the top lane turret as well, but that's a dive.
Double lock down from Andres, and Acolyte says good night, Kai, and it's a turret in reward.
And Sengoku Gaming is taking a turret back from the top lane, but the question is that really worth it? I would say it is, even though you're losing your base. This is what Sengoku has to do. They need to try to desperately get back into this game, try to desperately get Rush on a lot of gold and get him on those items. He's sitting on 10.7 thousand gold, which is a lot of gold. He's doing quite a good job. As you can see, the gold difference is not massive. It's around 2,000 gold. But if you Already, look at because
the
he has
map,
all of
you
those
know?
stacks already, so Team Queso has to push their advantage. Meanwhile, Sengoku Gaming...
And no hesitation from Andres whatsoever. Immediately locking down Kai with the Assault and Battery, but it's the answer back from Hawk. Going into the deep in the backline. Stasis to buy some time. Uki with the face breaker onto 3. Trying to stall Team Queso's backline from
There's
doing
Acolyte.
damage. Rushes in the middle, goes in for the counter-strike, finds a stun. Beautiful interrupt. Methanol going for once again, forced to flash away. Acolyte in the backline, trying to do the damage, but one persists through all, surviving the onslaught and putting out the damage.
And that's the late game Sengoku Gaming. Winning the fights when it matters. The Baron is up and Sengoku Gaming barely winning that fight, but barely is still winning. Now they are the ones pushing the turrets.
That.
They are the ones
know that
pushing
it's
the
a
lead.
force. They don't have to start it off immediately. They just want to bait out the package and then go for the second fight.
Acolyte is split pushing. Where's
Wait.
Acolyte?
Okay, well, Uki finding the engagement originally. Mega bomb onto the back line. Rush has already found 1 kill, but Joey's answering back. Stasis from the front line of Team Queso. Joey needs time and space to be able to put out damage, but Rush is still living through it all, finding Joey into the back line. Acolyte, can he come to the party? Can he come and clean up this mess? But it is Sengoku with the numbers advantage. Acolyte finds 1, but it is Kai that has the dunk and the damage. 1 gets out alive once again, and Acolyte is sent packing a prime gaming ace for Sengoku.
Sengoku seeing that Acolyte is not there, taking the 5 versus 4, securing the win. Sengoku Gaming, they just won the game, Rafa.
They have 17 seconds on Andres, 2 seconds on Methanaut. He would have to clear out the wave, but you can hear